from the brothers lock, and they want to use this quick ball. Lovely hands to Grenfell, who pops it out the back. Here's Frankie Goldsborough storming upfield to within 5. He's within 2. The teammates come and they swarm him over. He won't be held up. It looks like they're just short of the line, but the Reds are knocking on the door. Finn Mackay throws the cut, and it's absolute money for Nick Liner. Starts don't come much better, Liam Wright.
Oh, and their captain, Tom Robinson, spoke about that during the week. That's the one thing they've needed to improve is their slow start from the first 2 games, and it happens straight away there. Kenneth Harris, what a counter-ruck. He gets in, gets under the body, shoulders under shoulders, forces the play. And then from there, look at the hands. John Grenfell, who's been revolutionary coming back from injury. Frankie Goldsborough powering through, but this is the class of that 9 and 10 pairing. Alfie Bowman knows the ball's not held up, gets the ball to Finn Mackay, and all it takes is a beautiful long pass there. You're never going to stop him. And there, Nick Liner gets another try.
Yeah, Nick Liner's been in the score sheet recently, hasn't he? As they look to set and splinter this Western Force maul. Grenfell wants to break off, and he does so on the open side. He's dragged down eventually. No, he cunts the legs. Gets to within a metre. So the Reds hunting their second try, and Alfie Bowman gets there. No, it's not Alfie Bowman. Who's popped up with the ball
Levi
there?
Slater.
Oh, big Levi.
And haven't we seen that all competition? Tight head props, putting up 1 metre behind the line and ready to go and score that try.
Well, he's the biggest halfback I've ever seen. The pick and drive, and all from the good vision and the good eyes off this maul. What have the Reds done well here, Rongers?
Well, they've done well to just keep the ball alive. So that maul that's been so dangerous over the last few weeks, the beauty of it is they get the ball to the back. They allow John Grenfell to make the choice. You can see the backs as well fold to that blind side, which just opens up that run for him. And from there, it's just easy pickings for Levi Slater.
They're making steady progress of the Queensland Reds. Hunting their third try. They lead 14-0. 11 and a half minutes gone. Finn Mackay on the left foot. There's space out wide. Nangau misses it. And Tom Robinson cashes in. Oh, he makes it look so easy, Finn Mackay.
Straight into the breadbasket. That was a great play. I don't think they had the advantage there either, Lockie. So that is just ready to play. Take the space, put it where it needs to go. As we've said, all the things before, but a lot more on the line there. So that's an incredible and a great catch there from Tom Robinson.
Well, he's read that like a book, Tom Robinson. Penny Nangau thought the flying winger was going to get up in the hops as we see on the replay. He's just misjudged it. And Tom Robinson, without a finger laid on him, puts it under the sticks for 7 points. Who gets very close indeed. Bowman goes digging. They want to go the other way, though. Can the Force keep them out here? 17 down, 21-0. The Reds about to lay siege, and here comes Kingsley. House money. They're calling for the try, and the try will be given. Big Kingsley ace. Too strong from close range, Rongers. Reds is really starting to test this Force side, but good counter-ruck to slow it down, and they've done very well. Somehow come back the Reds' way, so it's still Queensland within 1 now. Looking tight. Bowman goes digging. Maybe this time he's got there. Well, we accidentally called him last time for Levi Slater, but Alfie Bowman gets his sniping try.
He sure has. And all the work was done there again, just through that front door, carrying really nicely, getting quick cleans. We thought it'd been turned over there. Luke Holt-Brown with a nice counter-ruck. Kingsley Ace just doing enough to stay in the fight. And then the defence around those posts, especially, Lockie, is so hard. You really can't get low. Bowman just needs to dot the ball over as we watch here. The counter-ruck comes. Holt-Brown, I think, gets pinged for coming in the side there, and that's why he pulls out, allows him to keep the ball. Ace goes close. And then with that post there, it's so hard to actually defend. Bowman just needs to throw it forward. Barely gets his body over the line, but the ball is clearly over the white line.
Knocked backwards in a two-man tackle. Very good indeed from the Western Force. And soft hands out the back. Here's Jackson Bridges out wide. Ranging across to the top left corner goes the 4-6. And now they have advantage as well. So, oh, look at that offload. That's beautiful stuff. And it gets the Western Force a try. It's their fullback, Miguel DeLonge, after a miracle offload. And finally, the Force are on the board.
That's gone side to side. That's a great try from them, showing everything, everyone getting involved. Nothing too flashy though, was it, Lockie? It was just simple stuff. Evan Hooper making the right call of holding that ball, tucking it, then getting those offloads. And when they start to stick, we've seen them be dangerous. That was probably their Achilles heel in that first half. played the right options, made the right decisions, but the pass was not sticking, and now we get to see some really exciting footy from them.
Well, we know that the Force can pile on points so quick. We saw it last week against the Brumbies. 3 tries in 5 minutes at the back end. And just the soft hands from DeLonge. He's thrown that pass to Bridges and he gets back up off the deck, works around the blind side, and is the man to receive that offload. Luke A can take a bow. That's a lovely. As Howard goes into the role of halfback. Nice little shift as Mackay wants to play wider. Here comes Pakeho. Draws, passes, a chance for Tucker. Steps inside, gets it down. That's a big play for the Reds.
That's excellent. We spoke about his strength in contact before to put the ball on the toe. How does he keep up there? The strength through his hips. He's just able to survive tackles, get himself forward, and stay on his feet and stay alive. But it's the pass beforehand that comes to mind. We spoke about it in the phase before from Kenneth Harris. Don't know if it was Will Pascoe this time, but the second row is really able to dig deep into the line before they throw that ball out the back to Mackay. Just gives his back so much more time. Here it is. Pascoe, you can see the shooting defence, but he doesn't matter. He catches it off his body, puts it back, and then Dre Pakeho does a great job of drawing in that defence from Remy and giving his winger as much time.
But I think he's actually come out of the Melbourne pathways and chancing his arm up now in Queensland as this one's picked off. Here goes Big Boston, Whakafanua. He'll have a clear run to the line. And I think no one more deserving in that Force back line. He's been very impressive since coming on, and he bags the home side second.
Absolutely. He's had an absolute impact. Just brought direct running, some presence, some fear into that Reds back line. And this time on the defensive end, just willing to swoop on that ball. We haven't seen too many drop balls and errors from those Reds inside backs. But that's what you need to see from this Force side. And dare we say it, we saw them pile on 3 or 4 tries in the last 5 minutes last week. Not sure if we'll see the same again, but as you said, very deserving for Whakafanua.
Just a little behind Mackay was that block pass from Pakeho, and Boston says, thanks very much, I'll take that. Usually see him in the close quarters, but and Reds get bodies behind the ball. There goes Pascoe, who's met a solid hit. Good scramble off the deck. Somehow it's found its way back into the hands of Dre Pakeho, and Pakeho says, I'll go myself. Steps off the right, splits him up the middle, and feeds it back inside. That is beautiful play for Pakeho. And Isaac Rauluni says, thank you very much. It's a messy restart, but eventually it goes back the way of the Reds. And then let's see it open up late in the piece. Here goes Kluter. Puts it on the toe. It's got to come off the side, but it might work for Big Elan, who dances off the deck. And he manages to get his side within 6. That's huge play. And off go the Reds. Kingsley ace. Cashes in. Oh, 2 tries in 2 minutes. Pop the corks, Queensland. You've got yourself a next-gen title. Looking to land one final punch. Passes like that don't help, but Boston. Oh, this one's somehow come back their way after juggling forward. And Gallagher, well, he loves broken play, and he gets it to DeLonge. So, maybe they will have the final say. Miguel DeLonge makes a mockery of the calling team. Bags his second. And just something sweet. Holt Brown's over him, but well supported. Other Queenslanders, Graham shakes off 2, shakes off 3. Keep going, big boy. He's almost there. Within a metre of the line now. And looks like they've gone to pick. It's very messy there. The Force, oh, look like they've got their mitts on it. Now there's space, and it's try time. Josh Takai with the last laugh in Super Rugby Next Gen. The Force looked like they were going to hold, but Queensland just too good at the death.
Yeah, a couple worrying signs there of potentially getting held up in that Queensland attack, but they eventually find their way. Taylor Graham it was who finally just straightened, went forward. As you said, the big boy saying, give me a run, get me going. And then in the end, a simple work here. Cooper Stewart doing the great job of just identifying the man. Josh Takai with a 1-on-1. And it's hard to stop on jockey defence like that for Nangau. But you're right, the Queensland Reds get to finish this tournament with a real statement piece. 40-point win, probably going to come to 42 now. And they've been impressive, Lockie, the whole way through.
They certainly have, unbeaten in the inaugural Super Rugby Next Gen. As we see Nick Liner steady himself. Queensland champions. They have swept the competition. Brumbies in round 1, Tars in round 2, and Emphatic in round 3, Rongers.